time, the problem itself is not the problem. You make it the problem by digging it down more and more. So next question is from Bia Mughal, and she's asking, what was the last movie that you went to, and what did you find the best in it? I did not go anywhere to watch any movie because no, I'm not habitual to go to cinemas anymore. It's more about it's the era of Netflix, so I believe everybody's watching movies on Netflix, and it's not cinemas are not very much in trend nowadays. But anyways, to answer your question, the last movie that I saw was Man versus Bee, and it's not a movie. It might be a season because the one episode is approximately of 20 minutes, and there are 9 episodes. So that was a good one. It a slight comedy, just like Mr. Bean, and in fact, the Mr. Bean himself was there in that movie, or a season. I don't know what shall I call it, but Man versus Bee was a good one, and it's really good if you're watching it with your family, with I believe with kids. They are really gonna enjoy that because it's more like Mr. Bean, in which there was one person who was getting annoyed because of one bee. And what I found best in that movie was two lessons that I learned from that movie. When I was watching that, so I was actually thinking about two things. Number one is, we have to control on our emotions when we are working, because the bee is continuously disturbing Mr. Bean, and that character was getting annoyed because of that. And somehow, in one scene, what happened? He caught that bee, and he was about to kill that, but there came the emotion, so he was getting disturbed, and of course, like, that thing was disturbing him, so he could have killed that bee. After that, there was no movie anymore. So it was the emotional, feeling that he got at that time, to not to kill that bee, and that's how he was continually disturbed. So sometimes we have to take tough decisions in our life just to make things smooth once again. I'm not against or you can consider I'm not in the favor of killing a bee, but I mean, if that thing was disturbing him so much and he was not able to find out any positive way, so he should have got some positive way, I believe, like, to do it better. And secondly, another lesson that I learned from that was that we should learn how to let things go away. We should not take the pressure of something. We should not get stressed because of anything. And sometimes we try to go into the depth of one problem just to resolve it, and instead we create more mess. And just like it happened in that movie, the bee went inside the car. So I believe he could have left the car, and he should have gone back to his home, because bee was not there in the home. Bee was in the car, but he was trying to, what he did, he actually cut the car piece to drag that bee once again out, and he's going to kill that. So he would have left the situation the way it was. So sometime the problem itself is not the problem. You make it the problem by digging it down more and more. So what I learned from that, or the lesson that I learned from that, or what you can consider, is that we should let things go away in order to, like, to live happily and stress free. That's important, because that in that movie, you will when you will watch that one, so you will find it out that he could have solved this problem quite easily, by might be by ignoring that, or by taking some precautions, or some sort of actions or steps. But he did not do that, and he was just continuously considering that bee again and again, and he caught that bee twice or thrice, I believe, but he did not take any action at that time. So that was becoming more and more problem for him. Well, it's not like that I'm recommending you that. It's just a soft light comedy if you want to watch that. That's it. And that was the last movie that I saw. So that's the answer of your question. If you have further question, of course, you can ask me, and I'll make more video for you. So till then, take care, stay blessed. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.